Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn Commerce with Namita. I am Namita Mane. In today's video, let us discuss the functions of a commercial bank. So let's start. This is my second video on this topic. In my last video, I have explained the functions of commercial bank. This is the flow chart of functions of commercial bank. Functions of commercial banks are classified into two types of functions. First is primary function and second is secondary function. Further, the primary functions are classified into two types of functions. First is accepting deposit, second is granting loans and advances. Under secondary function, there is agency function, general utility function and distribution of third party product. So under primary functions, I have already explained in my last video. You can see that video link in the description box. So this is the revision of primary function. Under primary function, there is accepting deposit and granting loans and advances. So under accepting deposit, there is demand deposit and time deposit. Under demand deposit, there is saving deposit, current account deposit. Under time deposit, there is fixed deposits, recurring deposit, and under granting loans and advances, there are loans. There are three types of loans which bank gives: short-term loan, medium-term loan, and long-term loan. There is overdraft facility. Overdraft facility is usually given on current account holders. Cash credit and purchasing and discounting of bill. So this was the primary functions of commercial bank. So today in this video, we will discuss the secondary functions of commercial banks. Now secondary functions of commercial banks are divided into three functions. First is agency functions, second is general utility function, and last is distribution of third party product. Under agency function, there are bank performs payment and collection of check, payment and collection of bills of exchange and promissory note, execution of standing instruction, then purchase and sale of securities, then last is dealing with foreign exchange. So these are all agency functions which a commercial bank performs. Under general utility function, there is safe deposit vaults, remittance of funds, then issue of letter of credits, then travels check, gift checks. So these are general utility function. Next is distribution of third party product. In distribution of third party product, there is bank assurance, mutual funds, then issue of credit card and debit card. So each functions we are going to see in detail in this video. First we'll see the agency functions. What is agency functions? Now agency functions are those functions performed by a bank for their customers, acting for them as their agent. So basically bank act as an agent for their customer. In short, bank act as an agent to its customer. So these are agency functions. So usually these functions, means agency functions, are performed on the instructions of the customer. So if a bank is there and the customers of that bank, so if the customer gives instructions to bank for payment or collections of some payment, so in that case the bank act as an agent on behalf of the customer to receive the payment or do the payment of a particular transaction. Okay, so agency function is nothing but the bank is acting as an agent to the customer. Okay, so agency functions includes payment and collection of check, payment and collection of bills and promissory note, execution of standing instruction, next is purchase and sale of securities, and last is dealing with foreign exchange. We'll see all the functions one by one. First is payment and collection of a check. Now bank collects check on behalf of the customer. Okay, so bank is acting as an agent for the customer. And what does the bank is doing? Bank is collecting the check on behalf of their customer through clearing house facilities provided by the central bank. So central bank means Reserve Bank of India has provided some clearing house facilities for check. So bank is collecting the check from this clearing house, and it is making the payment against those check. Means it is clearing the check, that means it is crediting the money in the said amount. So what does the bank does? Bank is collecting the check on behalf of their customer. Now suppose if you have an account in Bank of Maharashtra, okay, and one of your friend has given you a check, okay, and the your friend's account is he is having in HDFC Bank, okay, HDFC Bank. This is your account, Bank of Maharashtra, and your friend's account is in HDFC Bank, and your friend have to make payment, okay. If a friend wants to give you 10,000 rupees, okay, 10,000 rupees of check, okay. So what does your friend will do? Your friend will give a check, okay. Now he has an account in HDFC Bank, so obviously he will have a HDFC bank check. So on that check he will write 10,000 amount and he will give to you. And you have an account in Bank of Maharashtra, so you will take that HDFC Bank check to Bank of Maharashtra, and they will you will deposit the check in Bank of Maharashtra, okay. Now what does bank will do? Bank is accepting your check, it is collecting your check, okay, and this check will go in the clearing house facility, okay. There is a clearing house, so this is the clearing house. So the bank will take a check from you, and Bank of Maharashtra will go in clearing house check. It will take your check in the clearing house, and this clearing house Bank of Maharashtra will take the check in the clearing house, and there in the clearing house house facility, then all the bank people or the employees of that banks, all not, but some who are dealing with the clearing of the check, those people will be in the clearing house facility. So this Bank of Maharashtra, the check is of originally the check is of HDFC, so the bank will give this check to HDFC, or HDFC will give the check to Bank of Maharashtra to clear the payment to your account, okay. So in this way bank collects the check and makes the payment of the check to the particular customer. So bank is acting as an agent for your friend as well as for you also, okay. Next is payment and collection of bills of exchange, promissory note and various items. Now commercial banks, okay, commercial bank, it collects the check, it also collects the bill of exchange, then promissory note, it collects from the customer, it collects from other sources, and it makes the payment to the particular customer. So it gives the interest, dividend, subscription, rent and other periodical receipts on behalf of their customer. And some banks or many banks make the payment of taxes, insurance premium, etc. on standing instructions of their client. Now for example, you have a insurance policy, okay, and you have to pay the insurance premium. So what you will do? You will tell your bank, okay, you will make the auto debit system. Suppose the insurance premium is due date on 10th of November, okay. So in that case what you will do, if you forget to make the payment of insurance premium on 10th of November, simply what you will give the instructions to your bank that auto debit of your premium. So automatically the bank will deduct or debit the premium amount and it will transfer to the insurance policy. So in this way bank is acting as an agent for the insurance company as well as for you also. Okay, so these are the payment and collections of check, promissory note, bills of exchange, then rent, some other payment. Second is execution of standing instruction. Now execution means performance of standing instruction. Now who gives these instructions to bank? A customer. Okay, customer means a bank customer may make standing instructions. Okay, a customer may make standing instructions with his banker. Okay, with his bank. Suppose a customer is having account in Bank of Baroda. Okay, Bank of Baroda, the customer is having an account for making payment on his behalf. Okay, on behalf to various person, institution against his account, or to collect money or transfer the money. Now we'll take the example. Suppose you are the owner of a company, or okay, for example, Mr. A. Okay, Mr. A is having an account in Bank of Baroda and Mr. A is the owner of a company, and under his company there are 100 employees. So now to give the payment to this 100 employee, it is not possible for Mr. A to give one by one. Okay, so in this case what Mr. A will do? He will give some instruction. He will give one letter to the Bank of Baroda. Okay, why he is giving to Bank of Baroda? Because he is having account in Bank of Baroda, and in that Bank of Baroda account he is having his saving account or current account in which he has kept the money to give the payment of this 100 employees. Okay, so Mr. A will give some instructions to Bank of Baroda. So what Bank of Baroda is doing? It is standing as an instruction, means bank is not going to give payment without any instructions to this 100 employees. So bank requires some instructions from the customer. So A is saying to Bank of Baroda in the letter that these are my 100 employees and these are the account of the 100 employees, and this is the amount or this is the salary which you have to, means which the Bank of Baroda have to transfer to this 100 employees on every 7th date of month. Okay, on every 7th date of every month, the Bank of Baroda should transfer the salary to this 100 employees in the particular account. Okay, so in this way, means bank is acting as an agent for Mr. A. Okay, and it is acting as an agent to the 100 employees also, because bank has got some instructions from his customer to credit the salary to the 100 employees. Okay, now this is the transfer of money from one account to another account. So in this in other way also, A can give instructions to collect the money also, if he wants to collect money from some other people. So A can give instructions to Bank of Baroda that these are the people in the letter, these are the people, and I want to collect 1 lakh rupees, 20 lakh rupees from particular account. So bank will give instructions to that particular person and they will deduct the money, or in short the people will give the check to Bank of Baroda and it will be cleared. So this so bank is acting as an agent, means it is acting as a standing instructions on behalf of his customers. Okay, so next is purchase. Next point is purchase and sell of securities. Now what is purchase and sell of securities? Now commercial banks, okay, any commercial bank, whether it is a public bank, private bank, scheduled cooperative bank, regional rural bank, or any bank. Okay, so commercial bank buy and sell stocks, okay, stocks and shares of private companies as well as government securities on behalf of their customer. Okay, now commercial banks can buy the shares or can sell the shares on behalf of the customer. So it is a agency functions which the bank is performing on behalf of the customer. Second is dealing in foreign exchange. Okay, now dealing in foreign exchange means commercial banks deals in foreign exchange. Either bank can buy or sell foreign exchange on behalf of their customers and help in promoting international trade. Now suppose a customer wants to trade internationally and Indian rupee, and suppose the customer wants to trade or sell the goods in USA. So USA currency is what? Dollar, and Indian currency is rupee. So in this case the commercial bank can exchange the currency. Indian rupees they can convert into the dollar, and dollar rupee they can convert into a rupee. So it is internationally bank act as an middleman to exchange the foreign currency also. Now if you have a dollar, okay, USA dollar, and you want to convert it into Indian rupee, so you will go to the bank and bank will exchange the amount and give it to you. So these are all agency functions which bank performs on behalf of the customer. Next is general utility functions. Now under general utility function, the first function is safe deposit wallets, which you called it as locker facility. Okay, so you are utilizing utility, you are utilizing the functions, you are utilizing the bank to keep your some important documents. Now bank gives the facility of locker. Okay, so commercial bank provides facility of safety wallets or lockers to keep the valuable articles of customers in safe custody. Either if you want to keep some gold jewelry, if you want to keep some important documents which you cannot keep at home, and if you feel that at home it is not safe because of robbers, etc, etc, so in that case what you can do, you can go to the bank and ask for the locker facility, and bank provides you the locker facility. In that locker you can keep your valuable things, valuable documents, valuable jewelries, you can keep it. Okay, so the bank offers you the locker facility which is called safe deposit wallets. Next is remittance of funds. Okay, remittance means transfer of funds. Okay, so bank provides the facility of easy remittance, means bank provides the facility of easy transfer of funds. Transfer of funds means money from one account to another account, okay, or one place to another place. So how does the bank transfer money? With the help of instruments like demand draft, in short it is called DD, mobile banking, NEFT, RTGS, etc. So bank is giving you the facility, or bank function is what? To transfer fund from one account to another account. So there is another word for transfer, it is remittance. Okay, remittance means transfer the money from one place to another, or from one account to another account. So easily you can, bank is providing you the facility of transferring fund from one place to another, and you can transfer funds either by demand draft, by mobile banking, then by NEFT, RTGS, net banking, okay, etc. Next is under general utility function, bank issue letter of credits and traveler's check. Okay, traveler's check is all and one more check bank can issue, that is gift check. Okay, so bank issue letter of credits, traveler's check, gift checks. Now commercial banks, okay, commercial bank issue traveler's check, okay, travel check to their customer. Now to avoid the risk of taking cash during the journey, now bank provides the check, that check is called as travel check. Okay, travel check to the customer. If the customer wants to travel to some other city, to other country, in that case the bank issue travels check. Instead of the carrying cash while traveling, customer can go for travels check. So bank can issue travels check to the customer. Now it also issue letter of credits to their customers to certify their credit worthiness. Now what is this letter of credit? Okay, letter of credit is a document. Okay, letter of credit is a document that guarantees the buyers, okay, that guarantees the buyer payment, okay, to the seller. Now suppose there is a buyer and a seller, and buyer have purchased some goods from the seller, and this buyer does not have immediately to pay him the amount. So in that case, what he will do, he will go to the bank and he will ask for letter of credit. Okay, so letter of credit is a document which bank issues, that it is a guarantee to the seller. In case the buyer does not pay money to the seller, bank is there, his bank is there to pay, he pay money to the seller. So it is acting as a guarantee to the seller. So it is issued by a bank, it is issued by a bank and assures that timely and full payment to the seller. Okay, so it issues letter of credit, it issues travels check. Letter of credit it issues to give the guarantee to the seller that buyer will do the payment. And travels check means whenever the customer wants to travel from one city to another city, or from one country to another country, so the customer is at a risk for carrying the huge amount of money in cash. So if he is scared to, if he lose the money, so in that case customer can go for, instead of carrying hard cash, the customer can go for the travels check, and it is usually used in abroad. Okay, travels checks is used in other countries. Second, bank can issue a gift check also. Okay, gift check is also given if suppose you want to gift your friend, okay, some amount, and that amount is too big. So instead of giving the money in cash, you give a check. It is called as a gift check. It is a gift check. Next is distribution of third party product. Now bank is one, okay, and there is one more party. That party is called as a third party. Means bank is a person who is selling the third party product to their customer. Now first is what? Bank assurance. Okay, now what is this bank assurance? Bank assurance is an agreement. Okay, bank assurance is an agreement between a bank and an insurance company, allowing the insurance company to sell its product to the bank clients. Now bank assurance is what? It is an agreement between the bank and the insurance company to sell the insurance product to the bank customers. So in short, bank assurance means selling the life insurance policy, or selling the health insurance and other insurance product and services by bank institutions. Okay, now what does the agreement is there in bank assurance? Means bank is there, okay, and insurance company both have an agreement that the insurance product, okay, insurance product, whether it is a life insurance, whether it is a health insurance, motor insurance, etc, etc. So instead of insurance company directly meeting to the bank clients, what is the tie-up between the bank and the insurance company? That whatever insurance products are there, you sell on behalf of us. Means on behalf of insurance company, bank is selling the insurance product to its bank customers. Okay, now usually while opening a salary account, while opening a saving account, the bank people ask you that whether you want to remove a insurance, okay, on your on your health, etc, etc. So that is nothing but the bank is giving the facility, or it is selling the product of third party. The third party is nothing but the insurance party, and that is called as bank assurance. Okay, next is mutual funds. Okay, now mutual funds is what? bank also sell mutual funds to its customer. Now mutual fund is a type of a financial vehicle. Financial vehicle means it is an financial investment, okay, which is made up pool of money, means it collects, mutual funds collects money from various investors, okay, it collects from many individuals, it collects money from organization, and it collects the money and it invests in the securities like stock, bonds, money market instruments and other instruments. So bank also sell mutual funds to their customers. Next is issuance of credit card and debit card. Okay, now commercial banks, okay, offers payment cards. Payment card means credit card and debit card. Okay, so commercial bank offers payment card. Payment card is nothing but the credit card and debit card to the customer on behalf of the card network company such as Visa, MasterCard, American Express and RuPay. Now if you have a credit card or debit card, in that, on the credit card, okay, this is the credit card, for example, in the small box, okay, in the small box you can see Visa is written or MasterCard is written, American Express or RuPay is written. Now this is what, these are company, okay, these are card network company, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, RuPay, these are card network company, and this card, okay, this debit card and credit card is issued by bank, okay, but the service of doing the payment, removing the payment from ATM or paying the bill, who is doing this? This company service is doing, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, RuPay, etc. So bank is offering you the credit card and debit card, but this card is usually of whose? The card network company, okay. So Visa, MasterCard, American Express are card network company who is giving the services to the customer for making the payment, okay. So who is giving this? This card network company has tie-up with the commercial bank to offer the debit card and credit card to the customers, okay. So these are the third party products, third party facilities which the bank is giving to the customers, okay. So these are all the secondary functions which bank performs. So in short, bank performs agency function, that is bank act as an agent to their customer. Then general utility functions. Next is distribution of third party product, okay. So I hope you have understood the secondary functions of bank, commercial banks. So I hope you have understood all the functions, the primary functions as well as the secondary functions of commercial bank in details. So thank you. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, like and share the video, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the latest notification. Thank you.